But doesn't that put you guys at a huge disadvantage? Because the cops are all cooperating against you. The witnesses are cooperating against you. Your own guys are cooperating against you, and you can't cooperate against the people who are cooperating against you.
You can cooperate, but you're going to be an informant, a rat, whatever you want to call it.
You get kicked out of the organization.
Of course, you're going to be kicked out.
Will there be a hit placed on you?
It depends. More than likely. More than likely. You know, I always listen to when a guy, especially a guy who's a tough guy, who cooperated. I want to know why. Why did he cooperate? I was in prison with a black guy. I talked about him a few times.
Fat Cat?
Fat Cat.
Yeah.
I was
from Queens, yeah?
Yeah. I was in jail with him. I did time with him. And he killed his probation officer.
Wow.
And he got life without parole. He rat. He went to prison, and he was doing his time. One. When I talked to him, he said, Sammy, I had cooperated. He was cooperating. He says, when I went to prison, my guys took over my spots, slapped the shit out of my mother and took it over, and they were banging my wife. He said, and I still didn't cooperate. Then they came to me and they wanted to kill a cop who was sitting outside guarding a house of a guy who cooperated.
And that actually happened, though, but not because of him.
Well,
someone else gave him a green light on that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway,
but Pappy Mason was the one who greenlit that.
Yes, and a couple guys in his crew. So they went to him in prison, told him about the cop. One cop goes for coffee. The other guy's a rookie. He's there, but he's a cop.
Edward Byrne, I think.
Young kid, yeah. Edward Byrne, sitting there. We want to take him out and go in the house and kill the guy. He says, no, you can't do that. All right. Pappy Mason said no. He goes there with the crew. When the cop goes for coffee, they kill the kid. Mm-hmm. The guy inside hears the shooting. He takes off out a window. They don't get him.
Yeah.
Pappy Mason, Fat Cat, gets arrested for that murder in a capital case. He said no. And he's going to face now the death penalty. Remember all those things that happened to him? Now he's going to face the death penalty. Fuck them, he says. And he flips. Now you can call him a rat. You can call him anything you want to call him. But to me, you can do something to a person enough. You're a rat. To be slapping his mother, taking his spots, banging his wife, killing people that he's going to get blamed for because he's the head of the gang. So you know the story and you know them. Mm-hmm. And I was in jail when Pappy Mason got pinched. He was in the next cell next to me.
Huh. What was Pappy Mason like?
Here's what he was like. They call it high stepping. They gave him that Thorazine because he was out of it.
Huh.
The smell, they had to get rid of him out of that cell. Shit in his bed and pissed in his bed. When he got out, he would walk like this. It's completely stoned out of his fucking
zombie,
mind.
Basically.
Like a zombie.
Yeah.
And then they moved him away from where I was. And then years later, I talked to Fat Cat. Fat Cat never ratted or did anything in prison in a bad way. They took him out of a rat unit and put him in regular prison. I think it was Clinton. Nobody fucked with him. No one. And why they moved him out of the unit, he was doing something with this white boy Rick, the father, with cars.
Yep.
And they got pinched. Fat Cat was a rat already. Wouldn't cooperate. So sometimes it's what you do to a man that makes him do something back.
Yeah.
So I don't want to talk about my own story, but that to me, and I got checked on that sometimes. Brian Gibbs told me one time, he said, Sammy, he was a rep before that. I said, listen, I don't know and I don't care one way or another. I did time with him.
Right. And Glaze cooperated himself.
Yes, he did.
So,
he did.
Everyone's pretty much,
They all did. Listen,
they're all
hundreds of guys did. Yeah. So, but I go by a story of what you did to the guy. I mean, he stood up. He got a life sentence for killing his parole officer.